morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha ha.
How are you guys doing today? It is 6:30 in the evening. We'll see if we get a full hour in because it's starting to get dark. I don't know how well these cameras do, or the DJI does in the dark. But we are back on our playlist from home down to however far south we can get. Right now we are on Highway 97 and on I-82 southbound. Headed toward Yakima. If you guys are watching the playlist from the front to the end, you know we just went through Ellensburg. Here we're in a military zone. They do their practicing over here. Of course, there's a fire here on the left-hand side that's burnt all the grass and sagebrush. No forest here, it's just all sagebrush. Well, not even sagebrush, mostly just grass. If I change the center gauge, that setting right there, can you read that we're in 15th gear? What do we got here? Some guy beside us. Nobody after that, so pull over. Looks like a tow truck. Took my half-hour mandatory break in Ellensburg at the Flying J and fueled up as well. Got another 2 hours and 24 minutes of drive time left. least till we're through Yakima. And we're going to stay on Highway 97 all the way to the border, where we'll turn onto Highway 14. Lights down in the valley, it's all Yakima. GPS just switched over to night mode. Good rest area to pull in. Nice viewpoint of this bridge. We're right now coming downhill with engine brakes full and well, the fan. Having the fan on is what's making most of the noise. I can barely hear myself think. Almost to the bottom. It's a nice color there. A little bit of pink in the sky. I haven't tried sunsets with this camera yet, so I'm gonna be really interested to see if this camera does a better job of showing the pinks or not. I had supper break as well at the Flying J there right away. Had myself some ground beef, beans, mustard flavored chips, and crackers. Simple meal that I really enjoyed. Alright, we're at the bottom. Yeah, the sky's looking very pretty. Reflection off the pond, everything is just beautiful. I love when you get these nice pink skies. Wish we were driving a little bit more west so we could catch more of it, but it is what it is. Headed south. Been listening to my podcast. No dumb questions. I caught up there with listening to the last 2 episodes. Listened to 1 episode of Dark Diaries. Guys, turn your lights on. The Mustang beside me, and I didn't even realize it until I think it's a Mustang. Yeah. I was gonna pull over for that pickup, and it's like, whoa! There's a Mustang right beside me. US has that problem. People run without their lights. The car in front of the Mustang doesn't have lights either. Not sure how dark it looks for you guys, but it's dark enough that these vehicles are blending right in. Not sure if the Mustang turned off here or if it's behind us now without lights on. I would suspect it turned off. 66 degrees Fahrenheit. My truck says it's 18 degrees Celsius. Don't know if those two temperatures align or not, but I imagine they're pretty close. Yesterday's video I shot at 2.7K at 25 frames per second. Pretty much all movies are shot in 24 frames per second. Today's video I'm shooting at 2.7K but at 30 frames per second. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if it's fair to compare the two videos. One in bright daylight, today in the evening. It's not going to make a difference for anyone running the video below 1080p. But people running using 4K TVs, it might make a difference there. I know the files are tremendously bigger. Instead of saving my file at 8 gig, I'm now going 28 gigs for a file, for a video. So we're pushing our little laptop to the limit. Getting some new memory cards. Just ordered them yesterday on Amazon. They're on the way in. Amazon was half the price I could get them in town locally, so if I'm saving that much money, I'm going with Amazon. Test those cards out hopefully next week. You're welcome, car. Okay, keep an eye out for exit Highway 97. Not sure if the GPS is going to guide us that way or not. Two different ways to go here. Yeah, I think it's guiding us on Highway 97. Perfect. It's the next exit. According to my small little screen up there, we're still getting decent video, so I'll keep recording until the screen starts looking too dark. Hopefully the video matches what I get on the laptop. that was Yakima. Didn't really get to see much of Yakima driving through like this. It's a pretty big city. You start going off the main highway. It's a pretty darn big city. Lots of apples. Holy smokes, lots of apples. I think the speed limit's 55 on here.
Continue on 37.
Yep, 55, okay. Off of I-82, but still on Highway 97. Just south of Yakima. Wow, you guys know that. You can see my headlights are starting to show up on camera, so if all of a sudden the video gets too dark, I'll cut it short and basically clip out the next half hour. I'll keep recording, see how it goes. If it gets too dark, we'll end the video early and we'll continue it next time. Can't use high beams to show you guys how bright my lights are because there's too much traffic. And I find the traffic on this road very inconsistent. A lot of people drive quite a bit under speed, and then there's some people that just fly by me. Want to get in this lane before we hit the red light. Oh, I might have gotten lucky. Nice. Very nice. Clouds look pretty stormy, actually. Rumble strips. Brightness all the way down on E-log. I'm going to turn the brightness down on these gauges as well. Yeah, coming up to winter here, we're going to be getting very, very short nights, or very, very short days. Because it's, by 7 o'clock, it gets pretty darn dark over here now. think this will be a good test to see how this camera does in low light. Miles to go before we turn off. Well, we stay on Highway 97, but we got to make a turn, and we turn west. Oh, there's an Apple truck right there. He's empty. One of those weird cage ones. They just they basically stack Apple crates, I think 3 or 4 high, single file, out on the field, and these trailers, all you do is you back up to that stack, and then hydraulics lift that whole stack up, and away you drive. So really quick pick up and go. Trailers are designed for short distance transfers of apples and fruit. Mostly apples here. So I have 2 more hours of driving for me today. Looks like the last 2 hours are going to be done in pitch black. It gets dark so quick here in the winter. Well, it's not winter yet. Another 2.5 months before we get to our shortest days of the year, but we're approaching the short days. This is a town of Wapato, W-A-P-A-T-O. Just huge cold storage for fruits. Okay, I got a green light. It's still flashing here. That's what I thought. I'm like, wonder if it'll switch back just that quick. It just continues flashing. All these big rigs probably all have fruit in them. All the reefers probably having fruit going out to different parts of the country. Flat decks all have fruit going to the warehouses here. Apples going everywhere. According to the small screen, the video is getting really dark, so I'll probably end it here pretty quick. When there's lots of lights around, the video might still be interesting, but when it's just pure black nothingness, I'm sure the video will get boring very quick. So it sure went dark, pitch black quick. Big rigs all over the place here. Another red light coming up here. I'm not sure if we're gonna get red or not. Well, I was leaving space, so I could see before we get there. Don't want to have to slam on the brakes. Looking at the phone screen and the mini screen, I think the more interesting video is here, the in-cab video. So we'll probably use that for the last little bit here. Brake lights, probably another red light. We're only 5 miles away. I think we'll wait till the corner. We'll call it a day at the corner. Make it a short video because it just went dark that fast. Although the video would be a little different, it would be a really good test. Let's see if I can do more night videos because winter's coming and I might be forced to do more of these. Once there's snow on the ground, the light reflects a lot better and there might be a little more to see. And if I'm on a road by myself, I can use my high beams and my fog lights. That should give a little more light as well. Something to look at. Got here an orange diamond, which means some kind of construction. Road work ahead. Left lane is closed ahead in 1 mile. Left lane would be the hammer lane. Okay. I'm dyslexic. I don't know which is left and right. two-lane traffic here. Or oncoming traffic is on our side as well. Looks like they're redoing this intersection. Don't tell me they're putting in another red light. Maybe this was a red light and they're getting rid of the red light. Oncoming traffic sure has bright lights. Alright guys, I am out of here in 0.6 miles. This is the town of Toppenish, Toppeenish. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. All of those of you guys that have hit that join button down below. Thank you for that. It means so much to me. Everybody that hits the join button on the bottom will end up in the credits. It'll be delayed. If you join now, it might be delayed 2 or 3 weeks before your name shows up on the end credits, but it'll show up. I check it every weekend to see if there's any members that I need to change on the list. If you want your name up on the end credits, 99 cents Canadian. That's all it takes on the join button. I mean, you can give more, but that's 99 cents. You can get your name on the end credits. But I'm out of here. You guys rock. Thank you guys again.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Dum, 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 dum.